are here with Eli Alger, the lead singer of the Faster Horses. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're flying solo today. Last time you were here, you had the Faster Horses.
Yeah, we had the band, yeah.
I love having the band, and we love having you here. But so you have a big event happening. But before any of that, let's remind everyone who the Faster Horses are.
Oh, man. A culmination of Midwest misfits putting on the best show they can, I suppose. Both kinds of music, country and Western. That's what we do. It's just a high energy, high emotion show. And we're trying to bring back that 90s kind of theatrical sound, I guess.
Yes.
That's really awesome.
I love that. And that's very true. It's a great way to describe your sound. Theatrical.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Country and Western.
It's very big.
Yes.
It's dense in a way.
It's loud. It has, I mean, it is very theatrical.
A lot of kicking and screaming. I do the worm every once in a while.
Exactly. We love it though.
I haven't named the other guy yet. The dude in overalls, I haven't come up with a name for him. But
in alter.
Okay, your alter ego.
I think he is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know that I haven't met him yet.
He's something. He's something. Hopefully you guys meet soon.
Well, let's get into the flood relief event.
Yeah.
Why, when, where?
Okay, so last September, it was September 8th, I was actually driving our bus up to Spencer, Iowa to open for Trace Atkins at the Clay County Fair. And my uncle, his name's Andrew, called me up. He's been living in Spencer for 20 plus odd years. And he goes, hey, you should really say something from stage tonight, telling the flood victims that you're thinking about them. It was terrible what happened here. And I had no idea what he was talking about. That's part of the reason why I felt so moved to do this, and we'll get to that, because I didn't really see the national recognition that it should have. But fast forward, I had kind of brushed it off. I was like, okay, we only got 45 minutes. I'm freaking out already. I knew it was a sold out show, and I'm positioned myself up in the way back of the bleachers because I have a big walk-on song for when the show starts.
Okay.
It's a whole, I call it a WWE moment.
Okay,
Remember that when The Undertaker was hot and everybody knew about him? It's kind of like that. And as this place is filling up, they're showing on the sides of the stage the Jumbotron footage of all the decimation that had happened to the town. Pictures of the town being underwater, 2-story buildings all the way underwater, things of that nature. There was a really surreal one where I actually got to meet the guy, but his family is standing single file on a 2-story roof, and there's this much of the roof above the water.
Oh my gosh.
And so I'm going, what happened here?
Yeah.
And I'm looking around me. Now, mind you, I'm 4 minutes to showtime. And I'm looking around, there's thousands of people. And I had my in-ears in, so I couldn't hear, but the facial expressions are sad. They're not good. And I take my ears out, and I notice that, like, there's so many people crying around me. So I, spur of the moment, decided that I was going to tell the crowd, and I did during our acoustic set, that we were going to come back and put on a benefit concert and help people, and we were going to help rebuild homes. So then I had to figure out what that meant and how to do that the right way. So it's been a baptism by fire. I have been learning as I go, but we're building homes with the Northwest Iowa Corridor of Habitat for Humanity. We're specifically building them for flood victims of Clay County, Iowa, and we are putting on a benefit concert. We've been fielding sponsorships and donor dollars and materials, things of that nature, for the last 8 months or so, and the concert is on June 21st, which is the day before the 1-year anniversary of the flood at the Clay County Fairgrounds.
Wow.
That's pretty spectacular. I mean, just being so moved by that to start this whole event where you didn't know what you were doing. I mean, how's that process been throughout?
Well, and this has kind of been something that's been an anchor point for it the entire time. When you tell 7,000 people you're going to do something, you kind of got to do it. So it's just been a matter of me going and my team around me going, how do we do this the right way? Obviously, this is our first rodeo on something like this. So just getting the word out, I've been into more offices of CEOs of major companies than I ever thought I would be in my life, talking to people. You know, they have to hear it from me. It's crazy. We've set this thing up so that 100% of donor and sponsored dollars go straight into the building of homes. Nobody's getting paid, including me. And they're like, so a country singer from Iowa put on a concert where nobody's getting paid whatsoever, and we're just building homes in one specific area for one specific natural disaster. I got to talk to this guy. And I keep seeing that over and over again. So that's been my life the last couple months just making this thing go, and
It's coming up too.
yeah, it's right around
Right
the corner.
around the corner.
Here we go. We got a lot of cool things going on with it too.
Like what?
Dive
we
deep,
ha-
let's hear.
Okay, so we are going to have, I'm huge, steeped in the wrestling community. My old man wrestled at Iowa, and we've had Coach Dan Gable has endorsed this thing. There's a video, you can find it on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, of him encouraging people to participate in any way they can. We have a free wrestling clinic on the grounds the day of the event that I can't drop the name. We're gonna be dropping it 10 days out, but a Iowa native Olympic gold medalist will be putting that on for free for the kids. We're putting the cap at 1,000 kids. And the reason why we're not dropping the name is because if we did it too soon, I feel like people would be flying in from Alaska to come to this wrestling camp.
There we go.
Yeah. And then we're putting on a big festival style concert at the end of the whole deal. There'll be tons of food and beverages and stuff. Proceeds are going towards the fund. There'll be free will donations. Everything's a free concert. Habitat for Humanity, the Northwest Iowa Corridor of Habitat, is going to be doing a little section. We're roping in the FFA kids and 4-H kids to help with this, but building dog houses and bird houses for the houses that we're trying to
Yeah.
build. Stuff like that, you know, and just little, there's going to be a hay rack ride. John Deere's helping us out with that. Things of that nature. A bunch of events, fun for the whole family.
Lots of hands in this
Yes.
project,
Oh, man,
which
yeah.
is pretty amazing to bring that all together.
We are looking for volunteers. You can find it on the
Yes.
website. Everything you need to know is at www.fasterhorsesfloodrelief.com.
Yes.
Yep.
And if people can't make the festival that day, they can always donate on
Yes.
the website.
Yes, we have found that people are donating from all over the country. I was at the country radio seminar, and long story short, bumped into a guy named Rowdy Yates. Rowdy Yates just got inducted to the Country Radio Hall of Fame. And I told him about what we were doing, and he decided to help. He's interviewed me 3 times. They've been like 20-minute long deals where he's picking my brain over everything that we're doing, and he's been putting it out. He's got 165 syndicated XM, Sirius XM radio stations.
Oh, wow.
So he's been blasting it out, and we've been seeing stuff from all over the country coming in.
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's amazing.
So
Well, we're going to go to break, but we can keep talking after.
Okay,
cool. Yeah.
And you're going to perform for us.
I can, yes,
All right.
absolutely,
Good.
if you'll
Okay.
have me.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
maybe. I
We're
think,
excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
We're doing that.
It'll be
Okay.